once again to Final Fantasy VIII as we're storming through a very fun playthrough. So don't forget, if you are enjoying these episodes, you can just hit the like button on the videos themselves and let me know in the comments section if you're also playing along with us. So to start with today, we're going to begin by just sorting out our Guardian Force abilities, since we kind of let them just run amok as we went through the timed event in the previous episode. And for Quetzalcoatl, once again, the order I recommend that Quetzalcoatl learns abilities at the start is Card, followed by Card Mod, followed by Thunder Magic Refinement, which unlocks Mid Magic Refinements, and then we're going to go for Boost next, and then we'll go for some of the Junction stuff afterwards, just to, you know, probably Vitality Junction I recommend after Boost, but I do want to try and just get these boosts learned now that we've got some of the refinement abilities in, so that we can start using the GFs to greater effect actually in battle. So that's Quetzalcoatl. Next we've got the one and the only Shiva, and the last thing I believe she learned was Elemental Attack Junction. So for some reason we still haven't learned Boost with Shiva, so we'll go ahead and select that, and then we'll go for the Spirit plus 20%, because that will unlock Elemental Defense Junction, which is going to prove somewhat useful for us. So Boost, followed by Spirit, plus 20%, followed by Elemental Defense, which hasn't yet come across our list, but when it does, we'll select it. Right, so Ifrit, we have learned the Fire Magic Refinement, and we was in the middle of going for the Strength plus percentages. And now that we've learned Strength plus 40, we can go straight on with Strength bonus, which is actually super useful, so we do want to earn that next now. And then once we've got that, we can just go ahead with these other junctions here, before finally going to the abilities that buff the Guardian Force itself. And then finally, didn't change anything, did I? No. Okay, finally then we've got the one and only Simon, who we've just collected from one of the previous bosses, and we've already learned Life Magic Refinement. So next I recommend going for Tool Refinement. And then after we've done that, we can go for the Magic plus 20% and Magic plus 40%, since that will allow us to unlock the Magic bonus, similar to what we call the Strength bonus as well. So I was just reading a message on my phone then as I was speaking, which is why I kind of lost focus for a second. But eventually then we'll go to Status and Refinement, and then Boost. We're not really going to be using Siren for damage in battle, so we can also go for the other junctions as well. But that's pretty much the orders sorted for our Guardian Forces, and we could potentially grind them up on the beach for 6 AP a battle as we did before, but I'm not going to bother. Not at the moment anyway. And I'm just going to do a phone call, so I've just got to pause recording a second. GFs. So next we are going to just grab a couple of bits, including a new card. But before we do that, I'm actually just going to go back to this place here. So this is the Balam Hotel, and we can say yes, we're going to stay the night. Not only will this heal us up, but also it'll give us access to a Timber Maniacs magazine issue. Now there's actually 2 here in Balam, but we can only collect 1. So there's one here in the hotel, or there's one at the train station. So you can make a choice as to which one you want to get. But since we needed to get our stats back up, our health and whatnot, I thought we may as well do the one that was in the hotel. And the other item that we're going to collect while we're here in Balam is down here, where Zell lives. And if we speak to Mardinkt, we can actually engage in a car battle with her, and she has Zell's card, which is quite powerful. But sometimes we just have to do a little bit of moving around in order to get her to play with us. there. We'll just head into this next room and then back through again. Okay, now she'll play and we'll try and win Zell's card. Obviously try and keep the trade rules set to all still, but we've got a nice selection of cards to play with now. If you've been following along with the walkthrough, then you should have them also. And I'll be back with you once I've won his card. It's not here in this game, obviously. It looks like I'm about to win Zell's card, which is good. I had to play her about 4 times in order for her to play that card, but it could obviously vary for you. And sorry about that, Marzinks, but we do need it. And now that we've got both the card and the issue of Timber Maniacs, we can actually head back to the garden. So I'm not going to bother grinding, as I said, the Guardian Force abilities, since there will be better opportunities later on as we play. But I am just trying to stick to the path here, since that eliminates the random enemy encounters. And here we are, back in the garden. So we're going to start heading to the main hall. He's scored by himself now, is he? Yeah, but he may as well have those cures. And we're just running all the way back, where a few NPCs should be waiting for us to greet us on our safe return. Sid's actually looking better now, rather than being Pixel Sid. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is just save the game. Oh no, I'm not, I can't yet. Okay, instead we're going to head over to the right here, where we should find Cypher. See what he's up to. See how life's treating him. Poor Cypher, looks like he's going to have failed again. In all fairness to Cypher, everyone's really mean to him, aren't they? Okay, so now we are back in control of school. We can head back to the main hall area. And then we'll hear an announcement. So now I'll save and then we'll head out. Or head up rather. So the lift will take us straight where we need to be pretty much. And it looks like all the other candidates are here waiting. We can speak to some people, but not many are going to have a whole lot to say. In fact, some of them won't actually speak to us. Only one of these people that we don't know will speak. And then we'll speak to Fujin. And then we just try and leave. Maybe just speak to Zell again. Or attempt to. Okay. Ah, there we go. Just have to kind of speak around and you'll eventually trigger the scene here. There we go. Just in case you were wondering, it's actually impossible to fail the exam. Now, of course, we do get a score, which we're about to discover. But at the very least, you can't fail. And here comes Sid with a word of wisdom for each successful candidate. Do your best even if you don't stand out, he says to the NPC that we know nothing about. Okay, and just go ahead and speak to Sid again before we leave. He'll give us the battle meter, which basically gives us some stats on battles. But after that, we can just ride the lift back down. And we're going to head over to the classroom, which is where we shall receive our exam score. Here we go. We got to seed rank 8, which isn't the best. You can get to seed rank 10 initially. But you can also do a lot worse than that as well. Okay, first thing we're going to do here is just head inside to get changed into our brand new spankingly shining Seed uniform. And then when we speak to Selphie, we're going to begin quite a long story section of the game with lots of scenes. But it is broken up as well with some character control and battles. So we'll leave that for the next episode, I think. And we'll pick up there. I know it's not been a long one today, but I don't want to get too stuck into the long section now. So thanks for joining me, guys, and I'll see you soon for more Final Fantasy VIII. Bye for now.